Hey everybody, it's Sunday morning, so I thought I'd come out here early and look at this ignition door chime. I've got the ignition key chime thing. I thought I would pull the clamshell around the steering wheel, around the column, and we'll dig in here. I saw a video of somebody getting in here. I think maybe we might be missing a clip. I don't know, something I might be able to find or not, but we're gonna dig in here and see if I can find it. Hang on. All right, here's the little guy right here. You see there's like a electrical contact on there. All right, so it sits up here, up against the ignition, and I think there's supposed to be like a little clip maybe that holds it in here. I'm gonna watch this video and see if there's anything we can do about it. All right, guys, this is actually kind of scary. Like, you can pull the lock cylinder out in about 1 second, and then, you know, yeah, Bob's your auntie. I don't know, that's not great. I don't like that. But this piece sits in here somehow, I guess. You see that? That's where this piece is supposed to sit in here. I think there's supposed to be a clip, but you see how that, there's this little tab here. I don't know if it's supposed to be bent in, bent out. I don't exactly know. If we look at the ignition, it's kind of supposed to be like this, I guess. That piece would be, I don't really know. I'm gonna keep looking at it. All right, I figured it out. So you gotta make sure that this, I think there's something wrong. Oops. I think there's something wrong with this tab on this guy. This blue piece. I found a piece of a blue piece down on the cylinder here, but basically, you see that little tab? You gotta make sure it's kind of like bent over like that, a little bit like that. Then we have to find a way to secure the this little piece just right in there like that. I've got some, I don't know. We're gonna see. Maybe even just a wrap of electrical tape right around here. I don't really feel like going and trying to buy some switch or whatever. It's just an annoying door chime. Let me see if I can find some tape, and then I think if we just kind of tape around there, it'll be all right. I also had this, you know, sticky nano tape, but I don't think it can sit out. It has to sit right up against there, and sit down in that channel like that. And then you just slide your ignition back in. Let me see what I can come up with. All right, so all I did was take some Super 77 electrical tape, and I wrapped it around the switch and the barrel. And now you can see, if I can get my hand in here, that it's actually held in there pretty tight. You can see that that spring is kind of, it's bent over. It's not supposed to stick out straight. Just kind of bend it back, and then all we should have to do is stick in the ignition here. Let me see if I can. Okay. Okay, so it's in there, and if I open the door here, okay, nothing's happening. Maybe I bent that little tab in too far, because when you insert the key, it's supposed to ding with the door open, right? Okay, so let me try it again. I'll pull the cylinder out and I'll pull that tab out a little bit. Hang on. The goal is to make it work so that it reminds you the keys are in the car, which would be nice. All right, well, I taped it in place. I couldn't get the button, the little lever contact piece in the right place. It feels like it's about to snap off anyways. So at least, you know, with the key out and opening the door, it makes no more noises, which is good. So Yeah, at least it's out of the way, because before it was like bouncing around, and you know, you take the key out and it's still dinging, super annoying. You know, oh well, that's it is what it is. At least it's not making any more noises, right? Okay. Now we got other things to do today. We got the shock and the upper shock mount, so Trevor are going to have to work on that today. I think that's the next important thing, so I'm going to get this all screwed back in place, and we'll just keep moving on. All right, the next thing I think I want to do real quick is try and replace the cruise control buttons. He got those in. I'm right here at the steering wheel anyways, so I got to unhook the negative terminal, and then there's two 8mm bolts on either side of the column here, and then the airbag just pulls out. So I'll show you where the screws are at. All right, that's one of them. You can see here's the key, and then the other one is right there. And he popped the covers off. So the next thing to do, yeah, see, these things are trashed. They're just messed up. So the next thing to do is pull the negative cable, and we wait 2 minutes so that I'll blow up the airbag. Let's do that next. All right, we're back from the other day. So Trevor's going to go ahead and replace the cruise control buttons.
Yep, I got some new ones.
So we pulled the battery, because we're working with airbags. Anytime you work around the column or in the airbag, around the airbags, you should pull the negative. And there's just, showed you guys before, there's just two 8mm bolts, so he's going to pull those off, and we're going to replace it. Let's do it.
Here's one.
Just throw it in your little, put it right there, so you don't lose them. It'll roll off under the seat and you'll never find it again. All right, now you should just be able to wiggle the airbag out of there. There you go. And there's some connectors back behind it, so just pull it out. And then there's like at least one or two plugs. You see, there's one there, the yellow plug. I mean, the yellow with the brown plug. You gotta squeeze that. No, squeeze it like this. Here, squeeze it here, I think.
No, there's a little tap in here.
Okay, all right. There. Okay. All right. Now your airbag's nice and safe. And now you can see, here we got the replacement stuff here. I'll go ahead and grab that. There you go. All right, so what we discovered is we don't actually have to replace the cabling and everything. These have connectors right there. We can just unplug these modules and that's it. They gave us the whole wiring harness, but we don't have to use it. So we're just gonna put these plastic pieces back on, and then we're just gonna unplug the old buttons, and we're gonna plug in the new buttons, and then we're gonna go from there. We can take it for a ride and see if it works. What do you think?
Works with me.
All right, let's see it. All right, now he's just plugging it in. All right, and it just sets right back down into place, like that. Be nice because it's not broken. Mm-hmm. And that. This is a pretty simple job. Just taking out the two 8mm bolts and pulling out the airbag and just unplugging and plugging these things. I'm glad we didn't have to do the whole wiring harness. Because this did work before we, there's cruise control did work. It's just the buttons were so janked up, it was hard to start it and stop it. And so this should be good. We got so these black plastic pieces are the horn. You push on this here. See, that's the horn. So those little plugs up on the top are for the horn. One for either side. All right, well, I lost some microphone here because I left my phone up on the top and it overheated. But basically, we just plugged in the connectors, and now he's just screwing the modules back in. He's got all of them done. We plugged in our horn connectors on either side, and now all we got to do is plug the airbag in and put the two 8mm bolts in, and hook up the battery, and that's it. And then we can take this thing for a test drive. All right, everybody, here's what they look like installed. They look pretty good. So now we're gonna take it for a ride and make sure that it works. We'll come back and then we're gonna start tackling some other stuff. Hey, what is that? Clean shave. I think your
Oh God, this is the best smell in the
your
world.
sister got you that as a gift yesterday when we went and picked up your shock.
Yeah,
Is it pretty good?
I like it. Yeah, I mean, at first, me and my buddy. The only reason I know about this stuff was because me and my buddy, his car was stinking, and we're going out to Arkansas where his grandparents are at, and he picked this one. He was like, "Hey, it has red, white, and blue. How bad can it be?" And we're like, "Well, it can't be really bad." I cracked it open. It was a 50-50 shot if it's good or bad, and it was amazing. I can't describe what it is. It smells like old school,
Like shaving cream, barber shop.
yeah, like that's when I go to like a barber shop, an old one.
Yeah.
That's what I expected to smell like.
All right.
That's the type of smell. It just smells so freaking good. I can't remember the last time I smelled black ice.
Yeah.
Every time I think of some smell, I think of this, the shaving stuff.
Right.
I don't know. I like it.
Rich Rebuilds would be so disappointed that you didn't get
Oh, the
black ice.
Black ice, yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna drive around here and see if we can. I don't think. Have you ever used cruise control?
I have, but not on like older cars like this.
It's pretty much the same but different.
Yeah.
So we'll get going and we'll come back when we get rolling down the street.
On. Let's go to.
Just hit set.
We'll go to 20. I'm off the gas. Well, we're all going downhill.
Did you get any lights come on the dash that say
No.
cruise?
Yeah,
Well, it might not work under a certain speed.
that's true. Maybe like higher speed.
I don't know what the cutoff is. There may be a minimum. So turn it off and then turn it back on. Okay. And then set. Anything?
It's looking like no. Oh, maybe. Yes.
You're not touching the gas,
I'm
right?
not touching the gas. It's working.
It's working. It's working.
Yeah. But no lights. I wish I told you lights.
Yeah, I thought there was a light. I mean, I don't. Unless those are one of the lights that was missing the last time that we were in there.
Yeah. Huh.
But you know it's working.
Yeah.
And
I
then
hit
just
the brake and it's
yep,
off.
yep.
And I think.
and then don't touch it. And then when we resume, when you get back up to probably at least 30, hit the resume button.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll on, set, letting go. Okay, that's working.
Okay. I don't know. You might have to try resume again. And then if you hit the decrease button once. Okay, hang on. We're kind of going uphill anyways. Once we crest the hill, push down again once.
Down. So we're at 33, so it should be at 32.
We'll be slowing down. Push it again.
I felt it go down.
You're feeling it decelerate. So yeah. And then if you speed back up manually with the gas and you push set again, well, we're kind of coming up to some stop signs here, but
yeah.
You know, once it's set, you can speed up to another speed and then push set again. So yeah, because now it should be disabled.
And then we'll hit resume.
Yeah, you might, instead of just, we could try resume, but otherwise you might just be able to speed back up and hit set again. I don't know. Something about the resume, it may or may not work. I don't know. Maybe you have to be going at least 35. I don't know. This old system.
Hit resume. I'm off the gas completely, covering the brake.
Oh, and it's accelerated.
She's doing it. She's
doing it. So it's working.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome. So now we got cruise control working again.
Yeah, we do.
Awesome. All right, guys. We'll see you back at the house, and I think we're gonna start working on that shock. We'll see you.